AI will make life easier for travelers, for people who are doing research, things like that. But it's not going to make your life easier if you actually want to build relationships with people. If you want to talk to people in a country that you're living with, or watch content in the language that it was created in, or read books in their original language, right? AI is not going to help you with that. AI is not going to have your conversations with people for you, and in a way that is like having that barrier between you and the person. Even if it translates things perfectly that you're saying in English into a machine and then it translates it perfectly, there's still going to be that like space between you of needing to go through the machine, which means that learning the language yourself so that you can actually have, communication between people is going to always win over AI. So as far as in the language learning space, I think AI is a little bit scarier for maybe certain fields, jobs, and things like that. But as for language learning in general, it's not going to replace actually taking the time to learn it yourself. It'll just be really great for people who have no interest in doing that, but want a smooth trip to Japan or wherever they're going. But if you're living in Japan and you need to live your life here, just relying on AI is still going to lead to the same jaded people who are miserable after living here for 20 years and don't speak the language yet, because they're not going to have the connections that they would have if they actually learned the language. There was one other thing I wanted to say about deconstructing sentences with AI. I noticed a lot of people use deconstruction of some stuff. They use AI to help deconstruct difficult sentences and stuff like that. And it's okay, but I do have some feelings about it in the sense that a lot of people use it instead of thinking. So here's my example of why I think it's a problem. I'm going to start over on this while I talk about it. I know I shouldn't be talking while I do it, but I do have some feelings about this in particular for language learning because I've noticed some tendencies. A lot of people will run into a sentence that they find difficult. 10 years ago, they would have tried to figure it out. And the trying to figure it out part is how you learn. Having someone tell you is not how you learn. So having AI tell you how it's broken down, of course it gets rid of that bad feeling of not understanding. It takes it away because now you know what it means. But you didn't go through the process of figuring it out yourself. So it's not going to stick as well. Like, I guarantee you 100% that when you don't understand something right away and you just ask AI to fix it, you know what it means now, but you're not going to learn it as fast as if you actually tried to break it down yourself. Remember when, I don't know, it depends on how old you are, but if you're over 30, you used to remember people's birthdays. But Facebook came out, and Facebook started remembering people's birthdays for you. And I bet you don't remember birthdays now. I bet you have to wait for your phone to tell you when it's someone's birthdays most of the time. Maybe some people very close to you remember their birthdays. That's what AI is doing when you're asking it to do things for you with language learning. It's basically doing the thinking for you. So now you know it when you need it because you just look it up quick, but you didn't actually have to go through the struggle to remember it or to figure it out yourself. So you might not learn it as well. So use it sparingly is all I would say.